Guys, Alex here with another video. I'm finding this extremely hard to do this video. It's taken me a couple of weeks to get to this point. It's taken me 35 takes now, must be. I'm not a good storyteller at all, but I'll try my best, so bear with me guys. So really, briefly, this is a story about Peter Davis, who unfortunately passed away a year or so ago, a collector on UK VAC Forum, been around a very long time, way before UK VAC even started. Had amassed a huge collection of arcade machines through his lifetime, repaired a lot of boards for other people for nothing at all. He was regarded as a very honest chap, a nice bloke to deal with on UK VAC. So it always makes his story a little bit hard and sadder to tell when it's a good guy that's gone. So if you ever wondered what might happen to your collection when you pass away, you don't have to watch this video guys, it's going to happen to all of us unfortunately. But I try not to be too down on this, because there is a happy ending to it. A lot of his machines got saved. So it all started off because none of us, I didn't know Peter Davis, some of us knew him on UK VAC, but he hadn't posted for about a year, and it turned out that his son was actually selling some of his PCBs and arcade stuff on eBay, and a couple of the forum members had noticed this. I started asking questions like we all do. We've all got our favourite searches for the items we want. You always try and contact the seller directly if you can, see if he's got any more, especially if it's rare stuff that's appearing. And it turned out that it was his son that was selling the gear, and delving a little bit deeper, found out that it was Peter Davis and that he'd passed away, unfortunately. So Victor Marland really was who started all this conversation. It's built up a bit of a rapport with Simon, his son. Said, you know, it'd be good if his collection would go back into collectors' hands where it could be appreciated and restored. So after about 6 months, maybe a year, I'm not quite sure of a time scale, but they kind of built up this rapport, and they arranged basically to go up there and have a look at his collection and catalogue it. So that's what they did. I think this happened, what, maybe a month or so ago, before we went up there. They catalogued every machine. There was about 70 machines, hundreds of PCBs and other bits of arcade stuff as well. This all then went on the forum, and it went on a thread that only reputable, honest arcade collectors could see, because we didn't want people just buying this stuff and flipping it on really. So it went to collectors that will really cherish this stuff and restore it. So that's the aim for all of us to do with all of his machines. So once the catalogue, the inventory had been made, it was listed with prices for each machine, then everyone could pick a machine what they wanted. Once all the machines were taken for, the deal was done, and then the following week or 2 weeks after, we all went up there and arranged Lutons, hired Luton vans, and drove all the way up to Aberdeen, which is a bloody long way. Took me and Martin 13 hours to get to Aberdeen on a Friday. Was it a Friday? Yeah, took a day off. Left about 11 o'clock. Drove all the way up there, got up there for about 12 o'clock at night. Had a nightcap, went to sleep. And then woke up next morning, drove 35 miles further north up the east coast, beyond Aberdeen, to Pete's house. There we were met by 2 other Luton vans, other collectors, and his wife and his son. This was an extremely sensitive thing to do. I found it really awkward, really, going through Peter's stuff with his family there, but this is what they wanted, this was their wishes, and at the end of the day, his games were being saved, and that was the whole point of all of this, that they would be saved, because if they were left there for another year, they would have been bye-bye, because one of the containers in particular was leaking, and a lot of the cabs down the other end were rotten, and unfortunately we couldn't save all of them. So we all helped out. I can't remember how many of us were there. You all know who you are that helped out. It was a fantastic effort by everybody. I found Peter's wife really, really nice. She was just so lovely. She came out with coffee, tea, they brought us fish and chips, they brought us donuts, they kept us happy all day long. I had a lovely chat with her for about 20 minutes about Peter in his life. He was a keen fisherman, loved fishing. He actually came from Islington, and they moved up there probably for his work, because he worked on the oil rigs, and he loved fly fishing as well, and so that seemed like the ideal place for them. Even though at first she didn't quite like it. She didn't like the darkness. It was too dark, she said, because the hours up there are a lot shorter. So having a nice chat with her made me feel a lot better about doing all of this. And it was sad, because he only had to walk into his workshop and everything was just left how he left it. You know, he was working on a PCB there, so it was awkward going through his stuff. But at the end of the day, we've managed to get a lump sum of money for the family, and the machines have been saved. So what I'm going to show you now, guys, is us getting all the machines out, loading them onto the Luton. You can get an idea of the feel of the day, the atmosphere, which was quite jolly actually. And then you know, at the end of that video I will show you what I've got out of it. So take a look at this, guys. What do you think of it so far, Ollie?
Yeah, it's good. We're doing a good thing, aren't we? We've got more money for the family than they could have ever possibly got any other way. We've done a really good job. You're filming me, aren't you?
I am, yeah. You're looking good on film.
Do I?
Yeah, you look like a movie star.
Do I? No,
You do.
I know you're lying. Yeah,
You're too tall though to be a Hollywood movie star. You need to be Tom Cruise's height.
What done there? No, it's a good thing, and I'm pleased. I knew him, and I know a lot of people knew him.
Oh, careful.
This is what he wanted.
Yeah.
No idea what that is, but that looks lovely.
That's a potato field goal. That's the back door. A back door. Not long. 1979. Yeah. Cool game. Black and white. Colour.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That would have been one of the first colour rasters, presumably.
Yeah, lit
10 pence.
Can you remember those?
79. God, I could get like a bag of crisps.
Salt and shake.
That's it, something shake. Yes. A foot long curly whirly, not like a 6-inch fucking thing, hey?
Oh, was that another Duke? What's that? What's that? Place of Ace.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we did have those masks on when we...
What do you think of it so far, Mr. Marland?
It's fun actually, I like doing this stuff. You seen all the cabs over there?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice actually so far. It's good they're all going to good homes.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Have you seen the...
Wow. I've never seen so many tabletops in one place. Mad.
One's a first space invaders or a field goal.
Oh, dig dog. We haven't found a dig dog, so that's...
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it has got mysterious.
Yeah, that's rubbish.
Yeah. Has he got loads more, has he?
Stuff everywhere.
So this was his business, wasn't it, for a while?
Yeah, more hobby than
Was it?
yeah.
This is his little workshop.
Yeah.
More PCBs in there.
There's PCBs in here. Everywhere.
Wow. Space Fever.
Yes, I sleep in.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's pretty nutty, isn't it?
Yeah. More control panels over there. Bezels. Going for it.
It's just a mouse of stuff. It just goes on
Yeah.
forever, doesn't it?
Hey, there's been loads of stuff being put out, do you know what I mean?
Wow.
Stuff everywhere.
So Pete didn't actually fix anything. He just kind of.
He
Get
did,
it
no,
all.
he did fix
Did he?
quite a lot of stuff, yeah, but in the end he kind of calmed it right down, you know.
Just kept going with all. Right, wow.
Space Harrier. Your jukebox. What we got on the jukebox? Waterloo ABBA. Fernando, he likes his ABBA. Glenn Campbell. Sexy Thing, Hot Chocolate. Dr. Hook.
So in the box, Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Yeah, I don't think so. Street Fighter boards.
T. Pit Fighter. Manuals.
Yeah.
Ooh, have a look through that lot. Some old Nintendo ones in there. Got here more Taito cocktails. Looks like that's straws, is it? Boards everywhere. Lovely Universal Cosmic Monsters. More Taito boards.
Yep.
Roll call! Sir, yes, sir!
Let's rock and roll.
Steve, I'm Ronnie. Right, okay, push me.
We Ronnie from Duncan.
Just round the road. Aye, just round the road.
I just had a buttery a minute ago.
What?
I said a buttery a minute ago.
A battery.
Yeah. I've got to take the wife back some Cremiella foam because she doesn't know what it is.
Call them Rowies up here.
Rowies?
Rowie.
I've always called buttered rolls.
Yeah.
My mum's in Montrose.
Oh, is she?
Half my family from Scotland, I'm half
Right.
Scottish. And I used to have butteries. It's just they're so bad for you.
Oh, is is that your Cosmic Alien there?
It is. Milky's having that.
Oh, I thought you had one as well.
I've got two already.
Oh,
I've
okay.
got one. I've got
These
one
ones here, these
now.
extra
Well, I've
ones.
got some in
No,
my
it's just
suitcase.
Crazy Balloon.
Doesn't matter.
Down left, right. That one's going to Phil Murray. That's Cosmic Monsters, which is very similar to Space Invaders. I've got a board for that. You can
It's
have.
tiny, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really cute. The Universals are really cute little tables. There's loads here as well. Sort of part ones here. I think some are aliens and some are monsters. There's a Taito there. There's so much stuff, honestly, it's unreal.
It is, isn't it?
There's just bits everywhere.
Aladdin's Cave, mate, isn't it, for you?
Task and a half, this.
Well, it's just looking at stuff. I was just so interested in all the gear. I found some boards I put to one side for me and Sean. We got some Circus Charlies and some
Yeah.
battle zones for me and Tony because we get them battle zones. We're bound to need boards for it because they never piss and work, those things.
You're looking for more Space Firebirds, Ronnie? You got enough, haven't you?
You might find some Firebirds.
How many have you got?
You might find some
I've only got
Firebirds.
one.
Well, I thought you had about 10 boards.
Oh, I've got 10 boards, yeah.
Yeah.
6 boards.
Because Peter really liked the Universal
Yeah.
and the Taitos.
Yeah.
And he had some Nintendo. So when he did some deals, he did some jobs for me, he did some burning of the EPROMs, did them all for free. And he said, I've got loads of those tables. We found a few tables up near the place.
Missile Alex, isn't that a rare game?
Yeah, Old's got that. You might want to tell me about that. The podcast, the next game we're doing is Crazy Blue, Cosmic Alien. Yeah. Yeah. I really like Cosmic Alien. I've got
Awesome.
2 of them. You know, the
Glass
tape
tops, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got 2 of them. Really love that thing.
Just mind blowing
I
us
hope
up.
it's
Yeah.
find a space cab. It's the same cab as that. All 40 sorted in little units right at the very back. I want that. I want to do it to my thing as well. But yeah, we're doing the Cosmic Alien. There's a guy who can get 55,000. I can get 48.
Not far away.
Yeah.
That was probably not his
And there's so many of them. We've got 7 here.
favourite lady.
Yeah. Such a good. It's like Galaxy. I find it better than Galaxy.
Yeah.
Because you play, every 2 levels you go up one. So you're closer to the aliens, and you're real close to them when they go behind you. Yeah, it's such a good game.
Amazing stuff.
Well, mate, we're going to start moving the stuff out of here.
Yeah.
Get all the cabs in from Martin, alright?
Good luck.
Yeah. I suppose.
Just.
Just, yeah. And then when we've got all the cabs ready and everything, then you can do deals with boards
Yeah,
and things.
whatever,
But get all the machines ready on. So that's the main thing first.
No worries.
Martin, he's got gloves on and everything, isn't it?
Got mask and everything we have.
Wow. No, right, that's not bad. Anyway, that's cool. Right, good. The table's at the back now. Yeah.
You don't. About 40. That's normally what it is, between 40 and 60.
Yeah.
They look better in the sun, don't they?
So this, look, have you seen where this one came from? He used to drive all around the UK. It's come from Kent, Ramsgate, Kent.
Oh, wow.
Gary Levy, is it?
Coin Leisure Limited. But do you know what I do? I normally, when I find old stickers, I phone them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're still around.
What's that?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Cosmic Gorilla, is that in better nick than yours, Tom?
That's what you've got to do.
Taking air on, is that one of them?
No, it looks a little bit more tatty.
Is it?
Mine's a lot cleaner. It's a lot
Yeah.
whiter. What I was going to do was look in the back. That's what I need.
So, power supply.
We see one of those lying around.
What's it look like? Oh, just a block.
It's, mine's just dead for some reason.
Cosmic Alien, that's a lovely looking machine as well, isn't it? Look at the artwork on that. Awesome.
That's lovely.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at the artwork. And that's all lit up. That's backlit as well, as I think.
Yeah.
There's your battle zone there. Oh man.
Asteroids.
You can smell the mould in here, the damp.
Yeah.
Field goal.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have
Space Race Part
lasted
2.
past summer.
Huh?
Wouldn't have lasted past summer.
Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, look at there's a looping. It's the looping 3. Does that make a number 1 and 2 then?
Hey?
Did they make a 1 and 2?
No.
Oh my god, look. Here's the Ninty machines. Space Fever. There's a top up the top there as well. Space Fever. Oh, you can smell the damp in here. Marble Madness. Games everywhere. Games, boards, everything. Unbelievable. Magical Spot.
This is a terminal. We're having one storage unit. Don't know, I've got 5.
Wow.
Yeah?
one in there on top of the machine where it should be. That top tally thing.
Oh yeah.
You can see what it should be.
So that's part of a Nichibutsu. Yeah.
Is that
We thought it was actually one that goes on top of a normal cab so you can watch its actual part.
It's the top.
They had one of these at the barn years ago, but they took it apart and just kept that one.
Very strange.
That's rubbish moon
That's
craster.
what that side is.
That's the
we found.
side, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's one of my Galaxian. That's the worst side. That's the one that fills that thing. It's got a monarch chassis in it though. It's got stuff in. Yeah. Loads of wooden shit here. I suppose in the barn. Yeah. There's a repros of them. Yeah.
What did you get me?
I'm off again. Do you want to be a film star, mate?
You say Pikachu!
Do you want to be
Pikachu!
yeah,
Video killed the radio star.
it
Watch
sure did. I hope that record's in there somewhere.
It's bound to be in there. Oh, smell that mould. Smells fresh. I love the smell of mould in the morning.
No, stop. It's tight. Oh, the string is everywhere. It's all been tied.
I suppose Steve's already stolen all the PCBs out of his
No, I haven't yet. No.
You've been looking.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
What's that one?
Magical spot.
Oh, such a brilliant game that is. Who's having that one?
Simon.
Is it? I'll go and play it then. You've been down the bar yet? Down the cocktail? The bar. Simon's place.
Yeah, I have.
Down the cocktail.
Yeah.
I went there with Vip and Kerry.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
And they showed the barmaid showed us down. She showed us round. She wasn't supposed to show you around.
All records?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
What's this
amazing.
one? Zero.
Where's the jukebox?
It's a Universal. It's a
0
rubbish
hour.
game. It's a terrible game. Ooh, that's starting to mean that
Yeah, I
is.
thought Whitney had a looping, but it's looping the playing game. Did you see it when you were there?
What's that?
Looping.
Oh,
Whitney's got a
looping.
Yeah, looping.
Yeah, that's a different game.
Is that any good?
I can't remember. What's that? Cosmic Alien. That's the one.
The state of that one. Poor old pinball.
Who's in this Jupiter? Yeah, that's ours. Blue one.
Is it possible if I can ask if it can be moved?
Yeah,
so I can
I'll
get
get
that and spin it round.
Yeah, I'll drive it, so you'll have to. I'll just move.
All that's left is the Play Choice 10. What's wrong with it, Ollie? Is it fucked?
Where?
Well, these.
Look at that. The state of that. Sure you don't want that one? No,
This is an Electrocoin Universal Cosmic Alien.
no one want the Sue Pollard. iPod. There's our van, full up. We've now got 13, 14 hours to drive back to London, haven't we? Looking forward to that?
Lucky. We're so lucky. Can't wait.
Oh, mate. It's going to be through the night, mate, isn't it?
Sure is.
Let's have a look at the back of their one. Poor old pinball machines. Fuck.
Is that all the pobs you reckon then? Got 1, 2.
You just got to strip
Three
that play
cocktails.
choice if you haven't already.
Yeah, I took the board out. The monitor's completely knackered. I've left that.
Okay.
Easy to put that in there, wouldn't it?
And the control panel is. The control panel
Goes that way. Yeah. Atari, they thought of everything.
I'm just thinking, so he's only got 1, 2, 3 cocktails. Is that all Pob's got?
Yeah.
3 cocktails, no crazy
Pretty
blue,
sure.
nothing like that. No, that's it.
It's a nice table,
Right,
right?
so do you want to put the cocktails in?
Yep.
Really nice.
There's no board in this one, we know that, eh?
Hey, Mum!
More cardboard.
Oh man.
Simon, have you got any rope or anything? So they've run out of straps.
Yeah, yeah.
A young kid with glasses.
My son, is it? Like Mark. My son, yeah.
Got a burn on that one, look. It's a battle zone in that one, isn't it?
I'll sort out. Obviously, I might be getting some meat without that.
Is he taking a picture of it open?
Yeah, open it up, let's have a look. Wow. Rammed. You could get a few more along the back there, can't you?
Get those tables in there easy.
Yeah.
That's it.
All the fun of the fair.
It's what I do with it at the other end that I'm worried about.
Is it all going back to Arcade Club?
It's all going to the sea, mate.
Oh, right.
This is all James.
Sea.
Table missing.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to try and put it in and see if I can. See if I can open it up.
The glass has gone over.
Sorry.
Come on, mate.
Put the two glasses together so you can.
Hi, Mum.
I just popped some more PCBs on your cab, is that all right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're right next to that.
Universal soundboard. I'm covered in mould. I've got to get on a plane, smelling the mould and sweat. Is this your soundboard you needed?
I don't know. No, it isn't off because the soundboard had loads of bits attached to it.
You guys going through this stuff now?
Just wondering if there's anything.
Hey!
Yeah, it might be interesting to anybody.
He's not going to have a drain pipe, isn't he?
Space
Oh,
Invader,
it's,
Space Invader control panel over there.
It's an old one.
But
Isn't it?
Purity will have that.
Oh yeah, that's for the black and white, isn't it?
Purity will have that. So as you can see, guys, it was an unbelievable task getting all of those machines out and salvaging them all. Unfortunately, a few had to stay, like the poor old Play Choice 10 at the back there, literally fell apart as we were pulling it out. In fact, the coin box was full up with water. It was just crazy, it really was. And the pinball machine fell apart, but there was always some bits that people could grab, you know, marquees and control panels and PCBs that you can pull out from the inside. There are always some value to some collector, which is good news. So all in all, you know, we did quite well. We got a lot of machines out of there, and you know, it's great that they're all going back into the community, and hopefully, you know, some will go to the arcade club that you'll get to play. I'm going to restore mine, and they're all going to get their little own Peter Davis sticker, which Alpha One's making up. So the Peter Davis legend lives on in all of his machines with a little sticker. So if you ever pick up one of these cabs and it's got a little Peter Davis sticker inside, you know where it's come from, which is a really nice idea. So what I'm going to show you now is the cabs that I picked up and the jukebox that I picked up, which is really nice. I'm really pleased with. So I'm going to take you inside the house now, guys, so have a look at this. Right, so this is the jukebox that I picked up, guys. It is a Seeburg from 1978. It turns on, but it doesn't play any records. It doesn't coin up at the moment, but I have been told by a guy, I've spoken to a guy already local to me, who said he'd probably get it fixed for me. And he did actually say that Seeburg is a Rolls Royce of jukeboxes, which is nice to know. And once they are working, they usually stay working, so can't wait to get this going. I'll just turn it on, show you how it all lights up. Pretty cool, huh? So beautiful. Love the colour scheme. Very 70s, very 80s. Really, really chuffed with this. He's got some funny old records on here, mostly ABBA, bit of Rod Stewart. I'll probably change most of that, to be honest with you. There's nothing really on there that I want, except maybe Glenn Campbell. I do like a bit of Glenn Campbell. Other than that, I'm probably going to change all of that. Just have a quick look inside. It's pretty bright. There's all the records down there. I don't know what I'm looking at, I haven't got a clue, so I'd rather just give it to an expert because it's quite mechanical as well, so it probably needs an oil, a bit of a maintenance service going over. I just don't want to turn it on really straight away and have it working without it being serviced, so that will get looked at in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. So really chuffed with that, it's really cool. I've always wanted a jukebox, really nice. And the records I've got with it, well, I managed to salvage a box here. These were absolutely soaked in such a state, and I've managed to hose a lot of them down. I had to, because it was just, they were covered in this gunk that was just sticking to them. Unfortunately, a lot of the labels have come off, but I mean, you know, there's some good ones. Jig Ghostbusters, got one of that in there. Stray Cats, Runaway Boys. The Wombles, that could probably go in the bin. Bay City Rollers, that could probably go in the bin. Susie and the Banshees, you know, it's just a real mixture. The Beatles, there's a few Decca records in there actually. I don't know whether they're worth anything, I haven't got a clue what records are worth these days, but still, I'm going to have to be a little bit ruthless with a lot of it and chuck a lot of it or sell some of it on, I don't know what they're worth, but still, nice to have a few records for the jukebox out of there. So next up is the Space Fever. Now this Space Fever is actually not mine. I picked this up for Simon, who runs the Four Quarters Bar in London. He wants it for the bar, so I'm going to restore this for him. It doesn't work, the power supply is probably gone, but it's complete. It's black and white and it's got the lovely colour overlay there, the gel that goes on top of the monitor to give that feeling of that look of a colour monitor. The CPU is really worn, as you can see. That always happens, so I'll probably have to get a new one of them made, but it is complete, which is really nice to know. I've cleaned it all up. There was loads of white mould on here which just brushes off, but it's got the Japanese instruction decal on there, which is nice to see. So that's the Space Fever. Also, I found a Japanese Space Fever tabletop, which I'm going to have for mine. Just have to turn this over. I thought this was really cool because I've never seen one with a Japanese instruction decal on the top there. It's got the blue tinted perspex underneath and the Japanese decals there as well. So looks like I'm going to own another black and white Space Fever, which is cool. So my Space Fever, so I'm going to take this one off, this top, and put the Japanese top on here. So this is my one. As you can see, you can still see all the mould there, look. I've still got to get in there and clean all that out. And the control panels, I need to take them off and put some proper decals on there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it actually. But inside it's complete again. It doesn't work. I think the control panel's shot. But nice to see all the decals in there. Look, really a bit of a rust bucket, this one. As you can see, they another year in there and these cabs would have been absolutely fucked. They really would have been. So that's it, guys. That's what I had out of Pete's place. Also a load of BBC Masters computers out of the container there, which I've part exchanged for a working Model B, which I can put an SD card and just run my favourite games, which was nice. So that's what I had out of Pete's collection of 2 Space Fevers. One of them will be going to the Barcade in London. The other one, hopefully I'll be able to make room in my collection. You know, the old black and white Space Fevers don't come up very often, so it's nice to get those and save them from all the damp and all the mould. The jukebox I'm going to get going. I can't wait to get that going and hopefully get the frame, metal frame that goes around the edge re-chromed. All the other collectors that got all their machines, like there was Battle Zones, there were Asteroid Tables, there were, what else? Space Invaders. Always nice to see a Space Invader to get saved. And the Looping 3 that Alpha 1 got, I mean, that is a one-off. I don't think we've ever seen one of those in existence before, so good to save that machine. Really rare Taito game, Looping 3, saved from all the damp and mould. So it's good that, you know, all these collectors are giving these machines a lot of love and they'll be going into good hands and hopefully be restored. I know also James RGP's had a few, so maybe you'll get to see them at replay as well. And they all have a Peter Davis sticker on, which is nice. Alpha One's making all these little stickers up, so if you ever see a machine that's got the Peter Davis sticker, you know where it's come from. Also, I'd like to mention Tony Temple. If you want to know more about this, about Pete's collection, you can go on to Tony Temple. He's got a blog called The Arcade Blogger. There's a link to it on my Ninty Arcade Facebook page. Go on there, you'll see the link to Tony Temple's arcade blog about the whole event, the day. And you can read, he's done a fantastic story about the whole event, much better than I could tell. So yeah, guys, and obviously a big thanks to Pete's family again. I mean, they were fantastic on the day, really, really nice. So what else can I say, guys? That's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching.